Ever notice your hamstrings feel tight the moment you stand up after sitting? Your body has a simple explanation for that feeling. When you sit for long periods, your hips stay bent the whole time. Your hamstrings attach from your sitting bones down to your lower leg. These muscles prefer regular movement to stay comfortable, but sitting keeps them in a shortened or inactive state. The body adapts quickly to whatever position you repeat most. So if you sit for hours, the muscles start adapting to that position. They aren't always truly short. They just feel tight when suddenly asked to move again. Your nervous system also plays a role here. Nerves travel from your lower back down your leg. Long sitting can compress the lower spine slightly. That compression can increase tension along the nerve line, which makes the back of your legs feel stiff. Sometimes the muscle is guarding rather than shortening. So when you stand up, the hamstrings protest a little, because the hips suddenly extend again. And another important player appears here: the glutes. Long sitting can make glutes a bit lazy. When glutes relax, hamstrings take extra workload. Now the hamstrings start doing jobs they weren't meant to dominate. That's called muscle compensation. Balanced muscles share the load of movement. But when balance disappears, tension appears. Let's talk about the pelvis for a moment. Your pelvis position controls hamstring tension. When the pelvis tucks under during sitting, the hamstrings stay under passive tension. Hours of this posture slowly irritate the system. A neutral spine distributes pressure better. But humans love the legendary chair slouch, especially during long laptop marathons. Meanwhile, the hip flexors sit shortened. Tight hip flexors pull the pelvis forward. Now muscles start pulling against each other. Glutes, hamstrings, and hip flexors form a team. But sitting can make the team dysfunctional, and the hamstrings often complain the loudest, even if they aren't the main problem. Your brain senses tension quickly, so it increases muscle tone to protect you. That protective stiffness feels like tightness, which is why toe touches suddenly feel difficult. Not because flexibility vanished overnight, but because the body stayed still too long. Movement resets the system quickly. Even small hip movements help. Gentle stretching reminds muscles they can lengthen. Your body just likes variety. Muscles behave like elastic tissues. They adapt to the length they use most. Hours of sitting tells them one story. Standing tells them another. Switching suddenly can feel dramatic. Blood flow also slows during long sitting. Muscles like circulation and oxygen. Movement restores that quickly. So stiffness isn't always about stretching more. Often it's about moving more often. Standing breaks help reset muscle tone. Light leg swings wake up the hips. Activating glutes reduces hamstring overload. Glutes are the powerful hip engines. When they wake up, hamstrings relax. Posture also matters more than people think. Stacked joints reduce unnecessary tension. Even sitting can be friendlier to muscles. Small adjustments change muscle demand. Your body notices those changes quickly. Bodies are designed for frequent movement, not endless chair marathons. Humans evolved while moving often. Modern life just changed the environment, but the anatomy didn't change much. So tight hamstrings are often a message. The message usually says, move more often. Short movement breaks help the body reset. Hip movement keeps the posterior chain healthy. And stretching feels easier afterward. Remember, tightness is partly neurological. The brain controls muscle tone. Relaxation lowers unnecessary tension. Even desk posture influences muscle signals. A healthy spine supports relaxed legs. Good movement uses both glutes and hamstrings. They cooperate during walking and running. Walking itself is excellent hamstring therapy. No complicated routine required. There's no magical single stretch fix. The real solution is daily movement habits. Stand up regularly, move the hips a little, wake up the glutes occasionally, and the hamstrings calm down naturally. Your body isn't broken. It's simply adapting to your habits. Understanding anatomy helps you work with it. And that's the friendly story of tight hamstrings. Your body just wants you to move a little more.